So we're just really trying to get our name out about all of the different programs that are out there. So do you want to go ahead next slide?
Yeah, before we start, I'm asking if everyone can mute their mic.
Thank you. If everyone can just mute for right now, would be great.
All right. Give me 1 second, Anna. All right.
So basically for an overview on what we're doing here, the Illinois Department of Public Health and the University of Illinois system have developed a partnership that we're working on to advance an advancement of public health workforce initiatives. This is a partnership with IDPH and the University, the All Universities Office of Strategic Initiatives, just launching an internship program. This is for students at colleges and universities to provide meaningful and valuable work experience to students in their field of study. The IDPH internship program will help prepare future public health workforce. Who is eligible for these internships? Any college or university student at any academic level is eligible for these internships, whether they're an undergraduate, a graduate, PhD candidate, anyone that is enrolled in classes that would like to be part of these internships is eligible. They also need to be in and remain in good academic standing at their university or college. The type of internships that will come out from IDPH, there'll be a variety of them. At this time, all internships will be non-paid. There will not be any paid internships available through IDPH at this time. The internships can be provided for course credit based on the academics institution's requirements. If the internship does follow your academic requirements, we will ensure that all the information is there for the student to get course credit. The student can apply for internships even not for course credit if they're just looking for work experience and want to be part of that. The internships may be in person, they may be remote, some may be hybrid, some may have set work hours, and some may have flexible work hours. We are, gathering all the different internships that people would want in a variety of departments across the Illinois Department of Public Health. And so they're going to provide, all that information in terms of that. So we ask that, when students are looking at internships, they pay attention and make sure if they're, in Southern Illinois, they're not applying for an internship that needs to be in person in Chicago, because we are asking that ahead of time. How the students would apply for internships. We will have a website where we post all of the available internships. We also will be posting them on Handshake. I don't know how many of you are familiar with Handshake, but it tends to be what's being used, college and university systems. And then on the posting, there will be a link to apply. Or also, there will be, there's, a page they can just go to apply. So all of our information we will have both those links on there, but they will need to look at the postings, before going and applying for the internship. My team, and the DPH internship team will review, the applications, screen the candidates, and said that wrong there. I apologize. So our team at OSI, we will be doing all the screening, reviewing of the applicants, and deciding on the interns on behalf of IDPH to help IDPH streamline this process. If you are an academic advisor, any recommendations you have, you can go ahead and send to us. We are asking all of the interns, when they do fill out the application, to make sure that they provide an advisor's name or a academic reference. And then
And then 1 second, Becky, I noticed that you had your hands up. We are going to leave time for questions at the end. So we will get to your question as soon as we're done with the presentation.
Yep. Yeah, it's not a very long presentation, so just want to make sure you guys get it. And then also, Brittany, I guess your thing that shows to go to the next slides and everything is in the middle of the slides. So it's covering some of the slides.
Okay, I gotcha.
That's okay. And then any candidate will provide any information that we ask them on the application. If they are selected for the internship, an additional documentation is required by IDPH or their academic institution. That would all be sent through our Office of Strategic Initiatives, and we will be managing all of the paperwork between the academic institution and DPH for those stations. And then if there's any additional requirements, such as background checks, immunization records, drug screening, or any other documentation specific to a position, that will also be given to the candidate. And based on what that is, it'll either be taken care of by DPH or it will be taken care of by my team in our office in terms of that. Next slide. What kind of is the responsibility of the academic institution to help with this? Really, your biggest position in this is really helping us spread the word to your students about these internships and the program. Provide us any necessary documentation that you may need that the student doesn't have provide any documentation regarding their academic eligibility, if that's necessary for the internship. And then any documentation that's necessary for the intern to receive credit. We will then provide you back any documentation upon completion of the internship that you require. And also, if for some reason we do have a student that you're aware of that is in an internship and they are no longer in good academic standing and eligible for the internship, we ask that you notify our office in regards to that. And then as far as the contacts for this program, we do have a general email that is idphinterns@uillinois.edu. There's also, I put on here, my direct contact information as well. And then Sienna Roberts, who is our research and project management associate, who will also be working on this. Her contact information is on here also. And yes, we will be sending out this recording and a copy of the slides to you guys, so you don't have to write this all down here. But that, IDPH interns at uillinois.edu will go to our entire team. So that is really, and then the DPH contacts are Brittany Coots, who is on this call, and then also Erica Williams. We do kind of ask that our team at the Office of Strategic Initiatives is kind of your first point of contact. So we are just streamlining everything for DPH, but we wanted you to be aware of also the team at DPH that's part of this program. So now we're ready to take any questions. I know there was a couple hands raised. If anyone wants to go ahead and ask their question, feel free, and I will start to navigate through the chat as well and answer these out loud. Someone asked if we will share the presentation. And then what is the duration of the internships? The duration of the internships will be based on the internship. We realize that we are starting this late for January internships. We are asking IDPH to provide us with all of the information, and we'll begin posting the internships after on November 10th. So that's what we're doing. So again, I get it may be a tight time frame for anyone looking for course credit for this, but we will work with you guys to try to get that done if need be. Or again, it is also open any of these internships to any student that is just looking to get work experience. And then what type of work will the interns be participating in? The interns can be participating in a variety of work. Any department at IDPH is eligible to ask for an intern. Some could be more public health focused interns. Some could be epidemiologist. It could be accounting. It could be more IT focused, data science. All of those different areas are eligible to ask for an intern. And so we'll get more information on the actual type of work from those departments that will be asking for the intern. Do the students need to be Illinois residents? The students do not need to be Illinois residents. So they, are welcome to apply for these internships. Someone is asking if international F1 students are eligible. I need to double check on that, but I believe they would be eligible as this is not a paid internship and there is no benefits associated with this internship. So they are not coming on as employees of any institution in regards to this to pay. So they should be eligible for them. Anyone else have any?
Is there a limited number? How many internship positions do you have?
Yeah, that's a great question, Lorette. This is, what we are doing. This is the first time that there's really going to be a structured internship program with IDPH. So we do not know specifically how many internships they're going to be. We have asked the team at IDPH and all of the departments at IDPH to submit their request by November 9th. We realize that is also a tight time frame for them. So we will be adding rolling internships as we get more internships posted. Obviously, those internships, it's going to be based on the academic institution when they allow students to take on an internship, for course credit. If an internship does start, past the beginning of the semester, the quarter, or, we know every institution kind of has different rules and different guidelines. So that would really be up to the academic institution on how they would want to handle that. But at any point, a student can apply for just work experience.
Okay, thank you.
Can the internship lead to permanent paid employment? So DPH goes through, and any government position goes through a very structured application process. And so any applicant into IDPH would still need to go through that process. Obviously, if they were an intern, something like that, the team at DPH would help guide them through the process the best they could, but any government position still does need to go through the Illinois Central Management System for application. Is a legal agreement still required between the specific college department and IDPH? No, a legal agreement is no longer required between every single college or department in IDPH. That's one of the advantages. One of the reasons we are rolling out this program is that legal agreement is between IDPH and University of Illinois system, and it covers every state college around for that. So they will not need to get a specific contract with each one of you. When do you anticipate start dates? January or summer or both? We anticipate both of those as start dates. As I mentioned, we are going to be allowing IDPH to be giving us, interns throughout the time frame, not just specifically, at one time. Obviously, we're going to be asking for the bulk of them prior to the beginning of the semester. As that would probably be the time that there would be the most applicants available in that pool. but we do plan on having them in the summer as well. When the students apply, are they applying for a specific internship or just to the program in general? We are asking that they apply for a specific internship. On the internship application, it will ask them what internship they are applying for. If they are interested in multiple internships, they should apply for those multiple internships. Is there any other questions that anybody has? Perfect. Please feel free to, pass along this information to anyone else at your academic institutions that may find this valuable and interesting. I know, not everybody could join us today. So, as I said, we will be sending this out. And, there will be to follow additional like FAQs for the academic institutions and FAQs for the intern themselves that we will have available as well in the near future.
And I think Michelle has her hand raised.
Oh, I can't see any hand raising. Brittany, oh yeah, if you want to put down the
Thank you.
the PowerPoint, and then I'll probably be able to see hand raising.
I just wanted to clarify. I went to the Go Illinois or uillinois.edu. There was no specific internships listed. But there will be. It just has the link to apply, and there's a general application.
Yes. Yeah. So none of those websites are actually live as of yet. So they will be live after November 10th. And then the internships will be posted. Those are not live as of yet. We are still waiting for all of the departments at the Illinois Department of Public Health to be able to get their information from them on what internships they will have available. Any other questions? Again, feel free to please reach out. I'm going to put the email address again in the chat. And as well as my email address, but you can reach me through both. And I'm happy to answer any individual questions, anything that will work out. If there's a way that you've been, doing internships at your institution that works really well for you, and you'd like to kind of chat with us to work with our team in that same manner, please just reach out and let me know. We realize, as this is, for any college or university across the state, public and private, everybody has their own different ways they do things, own requirements, own paperwork. So we are, more than happy to work with each of your institutions individually on that.
I have another question. So I know you said that they can apply for a specific internship. But one of the things that we ask, we would like for the site supervisors to do or allow the students to do is to have an idea of what the different departments are, what they're doing, things like that. Even if they apply for a specific internship, would they be able to still kind of shadow or learn from different department for part of the day or something like that?
Yeah, so that would be something that the intern would discuss with their supervisor.
Okay.
Upon coming into the internship. We've asked IDPH when the new intern comes in to do all the onboarding orientation, to talk with them about their learning plan and what their agenda is in their learning plan, and how that will incorporate into the internship position that was posted. So that would be something that they would work out directly with that IDPH supervisor.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. And again, the supervisor will be handling all of the day-to-day. As far as the internship, they will, be filling out any of the reports, passing those to us to pass along to you. Each intern will also receive an evaluation at the end of their internship, regardless of if they are doing the internship for course credit or just for work experience. And I think there was another, someone missed the answer. The duration of the internships will vary based on, IDPH is what they're asking for. Again, we're willing to work with IDPH and an academic institution if this internship is for credit, and the way that we have the time frame, set up does not work that way, and it's something that is adjustable on the IDPH side. Many of the IDPH employees were like, we'll take interns for a year or longer. I mean, they're happy and excited to have a program that is in place now where it is very structured, and they will have a straight internship program and a pool of interns that they can work with. So again, this is our first pilot in us doing this, so we welcome feedback from everyone on both ends to make this work for the students. Anything else? Yep. Perfect. Sounds like, yep. Yeah. I mean, we hope this is a great program. We hope you guys see this as valuable to your students. Again, please feel free to forward on. We were collecting as many names and email addresses as we could find, and we know there's plenty more out there that we do not have. So please feel free to forward this on. Anyone that would want to get also onto our email address list, please have them send an email again to idphinterns@uillinois.edu. And again, any academic institution within the state, including 2-year academic institutions, are eligible. Students are eligible for this program. All right. If there are no more questions, thank you all for your time. I know, Brittany, if you have anything to add in closing.
No, just that we will be in contact with you all upon whenever we do have our website live for students to apply. We will make sure that we will send notifications out to you all so that students are aware that, they can go and apply. So again, like Anna said, thank you all for your time and, taking time to join us to learn about our program. We hope that it is, a great program. It's still new, but we thank you all in advance for your patience, and we look forward to working with you all. All right. Well, if there's not any more questions, we will end the meeting, and I will be sending out a recording.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.